welcome back to the Elder Sim Racing group. You'll find us on Facebook. But today we're at the famous Laguna Seca circuit in California, America, hosted by Ben Smith right here. Everyone is driving the same car, the Mazda Universal Touring car. If you're, I don't know if you're from Europe or if it's Britain, it's the MX-5. In America, it will be the Miata. But it's a well-known car. Everyone knows what it is, unless you've been living under a rock for the past 30 years. Now, I think we'll go through the drivers first. So, currently at the top of the table in this practice session, this is Ryan Baines' Castro liveried car, based off the Roadster characters. I think it was based on JTCC back in the 90s. Second, just behind is Jerry Smiles, with a Hyundai N logo on the back of it for some reason. Third place, Noddy's mate, Neil Hall, as you know him, in his slightly more adult livery. Simon Smith, fifth, very basic, but nice livery of blue and maybe is that an orangey red or already orange? Isn't it something? Ben Smith into third now, box standard red and white car, number 56. Phil Wilson in fifth now, is some sort of insurance company or car dealership or something, but it's based out just down the road from me, so that was a good laugh between me and him. Andy Hopper's in his Heineken liveried car. Oh, he's just left the lobby, might just disconnected. That's everything. If the audio levels are slightly just put something in the comments and I'll adjust it. I'll just show the stream. I do apologise for this, guys. Not really much on-track action going on. Qualifying will begin at 10:02, so we've got another 20 minutes or so now. Someone's put a comment. Let me just see if it's complaining about the audio levels. Oh, shut up, Ryan, I'm not dirty. Let's go on board with Phil Wilson for a lap of Laguna Seca. So straight off the start finish straight, you go right into an uphill left-hander as you go back downhill to the first proper corner, the Andretti hairpin as it's now. And you get a good exit here. As the cars swoop back down, swoop to the right again, sorry. Which then tightens, which goes under the Super Tyres footbridge into a slightly faster right-hander. Goes to the right again with this almost banked left-hander that goes back up the hill in towards another footbridge. The guys are up, Ben's telling them to speed up the cars. I say go for it, mate. It's slow. As we head up the Rahal Straight now, the steepest part of the circuit, which now goes down into the famous corkscrews. Oh crap, okay, right. Oh no sways. Right, not sure how to do this. Let's have a look. Audio sharing settings. Oh, bummer. I'll just turn my game volume down, that might help slightly. Fingers crossed that makes things slightly better. Neil, if you can just give me a shout in the comments, just let me know, or anyone. Simon Smith just finishing off his lap now. Let's go. We're going for another one. Let me just see if I can increase my headset thing. That's not working for some reason. Oh man, this has gotten off to a great start, hasn't it? Oh dear. Ah, better but not great. Okay, right, I'll just turn it down that much. I can't really do much about this, unfortunately, so well, I think I've just got a really rubbish headset. What can you do, I suppose? Still don't get why this is so messed up. So dumb. But yeah, Ryan McVeigh seems to be the one to beat tonight in that 90 car. Let's have a look at the timing. He's currently about 1.5 seconds faster than anyone else, with Jerry Smiles being the second fastest guy out on track. They've changed the settings now, so it looks like they'll the cars will be slightly quicker. Okay, so he's turned off the balance performance, which basically would null the car in a certain way, or maybe strengthen it in another, just so it's more balanced with other cars in maybe a multiple car series. It's used in the BTCC League, and I think in the JTCC League on Mondays. This will put them a bit in all their glory now. So they'll be a bit quicker, a bit more hard to control, even though they're about as easy to control as anything. But they're very well balanced cars. They stick to the track like anything else. Kind of just throw them in and they'll stick. Like, just look at that. No slip angle whatsoever. Wondered why Ryan McVeigh's delivery was going all over Phil Wilson's, but it seems to be alright there. Ryan just seems to drop off ever so slightly to Phil go in front, get a bit of a gap. Just Smiles in that black car. He could be able to put up a good fight to Ryan tonight. The second two races will be reverse grids, and I think they'll be slightly shorter than the first one. So I think it's sort of each race gets shorter as we go along. So I think this first race is 12 laps. Let me just check. Yeah, 12 laps. And the second race is 11. And I think the last one's 9. So we've almost got like a Formula 2 style feature race, sprint race sort of theme going on. Should make some interesting racing and maybe stop Ryan from that dominance that he's had so far. So one slightly deep into the box. JJ Hunt is sort of at the back of Phil Wilson. I don't know if he's trying to take him off the races, or if he's just trying to help him along. A new face for me, so if I'm not going to find him, first name or surname, then I'm just more familiar with taking over with others. So one has a look on the exit turn. Is that turn 1 or 2? It's really hard to tell. Let's say turn 2. Can't quite get it past. And he hovers. Usually in the comms box, but he's now back on track, like he was last week in the Porsche and Ferrari event. Nick Sargent might be one to watch too. He's usually quite fast. Got quite up there in BTCC with the likes of Ryan this season, but he's still a good driver, very clean. He's puts up a good fight, never gives up. He's a good personality for the group. As Phil Wilson just drops it going into the old school. As he just goes back into pits. As Mel Nemery comes back after last week's event. Obviously couldn't quite show his full potential like most of the last he did show off quite a fair bit of potential. He was leading for a good part of the second race, or was it the third? Unfortunately just dropped it going to the Dunlop corner. Suzuki. Sorry, I'm just like cycling through everything. There really isn't any, so I do apologise for this, guys. It's not the most entertaining thing at the moment, but in a good 20 minutes time we'll have some qualifying. 10 minutes. 10 minutes qualifying, I should think. Oh, I've just seen the side of his car. Struggling for the corkscrew there. I think it's a 6-story drop. Almost, just sink down a little weight transfer. Must have got funny. Jerry Dobbin just slamming into the outside wall. And his mate seems to be coming alive on these cars as well. Not sure if he's taken part in Darren Baldwin's Friday series with these cars, but he seems to be getting the hang of them. He's not too slow in these things, he's quite quick. Should be interesting to see the battles between some drivers. Ben Smith, the fan favourite, everyone seems to get on with him. Simon Smith, unfortunately dropping up the Wednesday series, but it's good to have him back. Seems to have his famous blue and red colour schemes as he had in the Ferraris. I think he had it in the NSXs too for a week, and then unfortunately dropping it like I just said. JJ Hunter in the face for me. I'm not sure if he takes part in any other series. Phil Wilson seems to be quite fond of his accident repair centres, that's what it is. Fantastic cars. Looking forward to seeing how the Friday series gets some of these things. Reminds me of the original Touring Car Classic series, where the cars just had no power whatsoever. Just the tyres like blue tack. So just they're just fantastic. Cracking little cars for beginners too. It's like the Friday series would be a feeder series for the big BTCC. That's why they just drops on the exit there. First race for Ryan on pad 2. He's been struggling to get on the wheel or something. I can't remember off the top of my head what he's been saying, but he should still be competitive. He's already 6 seconds ahead of Jerry Dobbin. He isn't exactly a slow driver. A lot of confidence in that car going 10th purple and of course from 30.9. no 11, sorry, because 12 people minus 1.
I'm not able to sort of make it any louder. I'll probably end up talking louder on the races, there's more going on, but because it is genuinely just ginger backs to joins. It's literally just nothing going on, there's nothing to talk about, I'm not going to get too excited, so I will be a bit louder, but you know, still just sort of waiting for everything to kick off. If you've got any predictions, guys, on who's gonna win, if there's gonna be any massive crashes or whatnot, then put them in. 5 minutes till quali. This is Ben. JJ Hunter just having a bit of an off there at turn 2. Phil Wilson, Simon Smith just dropping in the dirt there, trying to extend the outside to cut in, but can't quite get it in. Or turned in enough. Turned in too much, sorry, as he oversteers off. Smith leaving the pits. Oh no, it wasn't. It was done. Oh, it must have been Ginger Baxter. Not sure what to expect. I do think most of these drivers are on a similar pace. It would be nice to see some fantastic little battles in these cars. Head up high to that. He's not usually not too competitive or too fast, but he's really pushing it. You can see he's trying to see how late he can brake, trying to see how fast he can take each corner. He's only, let's say, only 2 seconds off, but he is third, which matters more than how fast you are compared to everyone else in your position. So that's what gets him points. Points mean prizes. Or is he just still slowly going to the clock score? Phil Wilson going into third, so he's obviously beaten Neil Hall. It doesn't quite count for anything, his qualifying hasn't started yet. Action going on there. Last minute scrap before qualifying. Baxter and Neil Hall. Doubt it, look at the gap. Feel about 10 minutes flaps in that. Ginger Baxter goes wide. As the saying goes, if you're not pushing, mistakes are going fast enough. Oh, as I say that, Neil Hall drops it. Look, that only 2 tenths between him and Bazix, only 1.5 tenths between him and Simon Smith, so. Interesting battle between Hoppers and Hunter as well. she's 2/10 penalty, probably for maybe cheesing the corkscrew ever so slightly. Ginger back to second the time worthy of the 5th fastest time, 5th fastest lap, so he seems quite competitive. I think, alright, let's see. Ben Smith saying let's rock, so qualifying will begin in about 10 seconds time. Can anyone challenge Ryan Vey, who seems to be unmatchable at the moment? He's already going 1/10 faster here, so he's still got plenty to pull out of his magic hat. So he gets out the pits first, and so Ryan first. Minutes or 9:30 now to go out, set as fast as you can. Faster people obviously towards the front, people are on right there at the back. Everyone seems to be very evenly balanced. That's what I quite like about these slow cars. The slower the car, the easier it is to drive. The more people you've got interested in you have race racing, because you're more focused on where to put the car instead of bidding, instead of oh crap, I don't have a bin. I see someone still in the pits. Ben Smith still in the pits. Which Jerry Dillon may well do to Ryan Vey if he drops a tyre onto the key level. He's about to start his lap as he heads towards the final corner. We'll go on board with him for now and see how this first lap goes. He's really affecting that last corner, maximising his exit speed so he can get a good run over the start-finish line so he doesn't lose too much momentum through this first corner. Really banging the limiter going to the Andretti level. Engine brake will really help him slow down and get the car turned in. Keep the tyres bridge. Is this quite flat? Not quite. It may well have been on the BOP tuning, but obviously not at the moment. So the cars may have been lightened and given a bit more boost. Let's use normal curve. This is flat like it was. Wow. Cars really have gotten a lot faster than before. Stay straight as you can and for braking so it doesn't lose any of that energy going into the corkscrew. It's a good exit as he shoots downhill. That really help him accelerate. Is this quite flat like it was? Not quite. Goes into the horrible back corner. Very hard to get, but he perfects it almost. So it's down to the last corner. So nice and early, good exit. Let's see what's that time going to be worth? 30.4. Jerry Smiles 1.5 seconds behind. Actually made a mistake there. Ryan Vey dropping back to let everyone back past. Ginger Baxter, 4/10 behind Dobbin. Simon Smith 2 seconds behind, so must have made a mistake somewhere. Andy Hopper's 7.5 seconds behind him. Gets beaten up by Roddy's mate. Brilliant time from him. JJ Hunter got up into 6th at the moment. Phil Wilson up into 8th. Let's see what can Sargent do. That was the last corner. Nice and light on the floor as it got the spin. Only worth 7th place. Only half a second between him and JJ Hunter. So
You could find that very easily in these cars. Look at that, taking all the curb on the exit. He's really going for it now. Ben Smith up into second. Fantastic lap from him. Tom, I've already said this like a bajillion times this stream. I can't make my mic any louder. Smile setting a 131.8, not quite able to beat Ben Smith. Up into 5th now, good lap from him. Only 3 tenths between him and Ginger Baxter now. Ben Smith seems to be improving on his time. Jackson chat now, which is nice to see. As Bazix rounds the final corner. Go much. Can he go faster? He does. 6 tenths faster. He's only 4 tenths behind Ryan McVeigh now. As he just rounds Corky. A new face 2 there. Number 46. Never seen him before, but hopefully he'll be able to give a good fight to the likes of McVeigh and Smith. Ben Smith, as we've got Simon Smith here too. Jerry Dobbin. Improving on his time, over 6 tenths between him and Ben Smith now. Simon Smith improves in his time too, up into 6th, beats out Phil Wilson. There's 3 minutes 24 seconds remaining now. And slightly wide, but it's likely he's going to get the cut back for a potentially better exit. Not quite the right line, the one you want to be taking, as that straight there isn't too long, so you're not going to gain much time. Nick Sargent up into 4th, or 5th now as Phil Wilson beats his time. This is going to be a fantastic race. I'm looking forward to this. JJ Hunter sets in a 34.4, up into 10th now. And the Hub is still in 11th with Corky keeping him company. Baxter just getting out of the way of Ryan McVeigh. Yeah, that runs. He heads back up the hill towards the Rahal straight. Ismail Nemri up into 3rd now. Brilliant lap from him. Not too far behind Ben Smith. Only 300ths. Let's go back to Ryan McVeigh and see how he can improve on his 30.4. Obviously with the lighter cars, the fuel burns, he received a half-second penalty, so he has just thrown this lap away now. He still may have time for another 2. So he just wants to slow down, get rid of this penalty as he does here. I think in the race, the basic Elderson Racing penalty rules still apply, where if you receive a penalty, you must serve it on the same lap you get it, along this pit straight before the start-finish line. In full, unless it is a really stupid penalty, because this game is infamous for the penalty system is really not what it should be. It's just dreadful. Andy Hovers improves on his time, so it's a 39.7. Good job from him. See JJ Hunter, is he going to improve on his time? We don't think he is. Must have made a mistake somewhere on that lap, 14 seconds behind his personal best. Because Ryan McVeigh really going for it, he's extending the track as much as he can. And he's going to really throw it through here. He's not got anything to lose. He's got a provisional pole at the moment. The only thing stopping him from improving is Ginger Baxter, who
Doesn't quite get out of the way in time for the corkscrew. I think he runs himself slightly deep. And there we go, gets out of the way now. Hatlad 6/10 up. Blimey, he's doing a fantastic job, this lap. Just gives a flash of his blinkers to say thank you. Blinkers indicator. He's got 20 seconds to get back up to the line to set a faster lap. He gets a good exit there by the looks of it as he powers up to the start-finish straight. Can he go much faster? He does. He's 6/10 faster than he was beforehand. Now a whole second ahead of Ben Smith, who seems to be improving on his time as well. Can he make up that second, potentially challenge Ryan McVeigh? Or can Ismail Nemri do it? Oh, Noddy's mate. Or Neil Hall leaving the lobby. I'm not sure if he disconnected or what, but Nick Sargent setting the time for 4th. Good job from him. Ryan is on par to beat his time. Let's see, is anyone going to finish? Everyone else seems to be finishing their laps. JJ Hunter beating out Andy Hoffers there. Good job. Looks like Jerry Smiles is the last guy on a lap now, behind Ismail, Ben Smith and Ryan. Doesn't look like Ben Smith's going to be able to improve on his time as moving up and down the straight. Seems to be very happy with his second place. Ismail happy with his third too by the looks of it. But is Ryan going to absolutely throw it into this last corner, potentially gain a lot of time? And it's very wide. It's really going to hinder his exits. The AstroTurf isn't very, it's very grippy. Neil Hall just saying his internet's gone, which is unfortunate to see. Well, that seems to be the grid for now. Is anyone going to challenge him? Jerry Smiles not quite able to. So, there it is. Simon Smith, Ryan's last goal, not quite able to improve his time. I think he was waiting at the side of the track. Well, that seems to be everyone. Ryan McVeigh takes pole position ahead of Ben Smith, Ismail Nemri, what am I on about? Nick Sargent, Jerry Dobbin, Phil Wilson, Simon Smith and Ginger Baxter. So there we are, everyone's lined up on the grid now, ready to go. Ben Smith and Phil Wilson giving a flash of their lights, so everyone seems to be copying them now. Almost like a Christmas display. Got everyone lined up now. Who can make the best launch? We're racing in Laguna Seca. Looks like a good start from Ryan McVeigh. Ismail Nemri instantly challenging Ben Smith. Oh, Ginger Baxter running slightly wide at the back there. Ismail getting past Ben Smith, a bit of a nudge. Is he going to throw it down the inside? Not quite. Phil Wilson weaving at the back there, trying to find a gap. But Ismail Nemri up into second. A good job. He's going to look up for a move on the inside of Ryan McVeigh. Doesn't quite make it stick. Knows it's early doors. He's not going to get in places here. But look at that. Nick Sargent and Ryan McVeigh running wide. Oh, Ismail spun it. Ismail spinned it. Simon Smith up into third now with Jerry Smiles. Nick Sargent and Ginger Baxter running side by side. Nick up into fifth now. I think he was started fourth, but must have made a mistake at the start. Oh, but Ginger Baxter's binned it too. Lots of crashes and incidents at the start. He's been reset to the track. Look at this, Simon Smith and Ben Smith now, the two Smiths. Look at that, Simon all over the back of Ben. Is he going to make a lunge into the last corner? He's really trying to look for any gap. He's filling up the mirrors with Ben, saying, I'm having it, I'm going to have that second. Doesn't quite go for it, but it looks like Ben runs slightly deep and Simon's going to get the better exit. He dips into his slipstream. Ben just checks his mirrors to see how close Simon is. only 6/10 separating Ben and Ryan at the top. Simon Smith braking incredibly late. Maybe in an attempt to get the cut back and gain more time out of the M20 hairpin. Look at that, Ryan running slightly wide, Simon doing the same. Oh, Ben loud on the curb. That's really going to hinder him. Ben Smith loses his spot to Simon. A brilliant showing from Snod here. With Phil Wilson all over Jerry Dobbin here. Running slightly wide and it looks like he's gone on. He's spun it. JJ Hunter takes his 5th position. Looks like Andy Hoppers does the same. Seems to be a race of attrition at the moment. Nick Sargent must have made a mistake somewhere too. Don't know if there was a big crash between him and Corky or Ginger Baxter or what, but it seems to be so much contact with everyone. Obviously the first lap or the second lap, I do say. Everyone's still very close together, but the pack will spread out now. It looks like Ben Smith made another mistake, leaving a spot to Jerry. After 2 laps, here we are. Ryan McVeigh leads from Simon Smith, from Jerry Dobbin, Ben Smith in 4th, and JJ Hunter up into 5th. A good start from him. Ginger Baxter unfortunately spinning out. Phil Wilson doing the same. Look at this. Ismail Nemri and Andy Hopper side by side on the start finish straight. Andy Douglas back into a slipstream. He's going to go for a move down into turn 1. He looks for it. He doesn't want to go for it, although Ismail brakes incredibly late, runs wide, just about keeps it on the track. Looks like Andy Hoppers can't quite take as much as he could from that mistake from Nemri there. Ginger Baxter trying to find a way past Phil Wilson, giving him a flash of the headlights to distract him. JJ Hunter making a mistake. 3 wide. Can Ginger Baxter make them? What a move there from Baxter. Identical to Hackner, Schumacher and Zonta back in Spa. Fantastic job from him. He's going to be wanting more spots, but Phil Wilson looks to the inside, attempt to fair him, but he can't quite get it to go down the inside. Ismail Nemri up into 7th now, but ahead of JJ Hunter. Let's go back up at the top now. Simon Smith and Jerry Dobbin having a bit of a scrap. Simon running slightly wide. Jerry Dobbin's going to have a better exit now. He's going to duck into a slipstream. He's only a 10th behind. As he head back up the hill. Is he going to look to the insides or is he going to go for a cheeky move on the outside? He stays behind. He knows he can take advantage of whenever he can, playing the mind games with Simon. Although he bins it, he spun it. He spun it. There's been so many spins, I can't tell if he's spun for the 2nd time or perhaps someone else. What's going on? Oh, I can see when they keep control of these little things. There's one really flat on the curb there, but Ginger Baxter's gone off now too. So is Phil Wilson. Oh, there's so much going on. Ismail looks to the inside of Ginger Baxter. Is he going to make it stick? Gets a good exit, although Ginger Baxter ducks back into his rear bumper in hopes of getting a slipstream as they head up into the Rahal straight. Can't quite get as good of an exit. He's not going to be able to be. He's not able to be close enough to go for the move. Let's go back up to the top. Looks like Ryan McVeigh made a mistake somewhere too. Snod's now only a 2nd behind. Snod's really got to be pushing. He's out with depth. He's doing a fantastic job tonight. But look at that, something's happened. Ryan's dropping back incredibly. He's lost so much time. He's running wide. Is he letting him past? He's not. He's keeping that 1st place. He wants to battle with Simon. Every time the 2 cars get within about 10 metres of each other, they seem to be flying off.
usually of their own accord. But look at that, Simon Smith all over the back of Ryan McVeigh now. As he heads up into first, the lead has changed. Simon Smith takes the lead. Bit of contact there from Ryan McVeigh, but not enough to send Simon off. Then Smith in third now, Jerry Dobbin in fourth. Ismail up into fifth, someone's gone off. Phil Wilson runs very wide. He hits that massive bump. Keeps control of it and stays in seventh. Now JJ Hunter's going to be all over the back of him. Wilson's going to have to suffer with those dirty tyres for another couple of corners. Looks like Nick Sargent's gone off again as well. 10th. Corky's spun it as well, under the Cooper tyres footbridge. Ryan McVeigh still keeping with Simon Smith. Are either of these two drivers going to go off like everyone else? Are they going to keep it on and have a nice fight? Looks like Snod wasn't able to get a good exit. Now Ryan McVeigh gets the better of him. He looks to the right, he looks to the left, he looks to the right again. He knows he can outbrake him. He has a look to the inside, but Simon covers it off. Simon keeping his lead now with Ryan McVeigh behind. Jerry Dobbin and Ben Smith having a good scrap as well. Jerry giving a flash of his indicators or hazards. Maybe he got past and he's saying that was a good move. What do you think? But now Ben Smith's all over the back of him. A very good slip shim. The slip shim fit seems to be very strong tonight. I'm not sure if that's the lobby settings or just the nature of these cars. But now look at this. Ryan McVeigh only 3/10 behind. He's all over the back of Simon. He's weaving left and right, saying, I want to get past. Give me first place back. But Simon is not taking any of it. He's keeping that first place. He goes back onto the racing line to cover Ryan. He's doing a brilliant job so far as we go past the halfway distance of this race. But now look at this, Ryan's still weaving. He's trying to fill up the mirrors. Simon runs slightly wide, misses the apex. It still gets the better exit than Ryan. Not sure what's going on here. Whether he's just doing it or if he's got some really, really strong stick drift, as we call it, where the analog sticks on your controller tend to permanently put in a slightly left input or slightly right, which makes it quite hard to control. But Simon Smith running very wide there, going over the Cooper tyres footbridge, which gives Ryan McVeigh a good opportunity to get past his work. He's pushing him along, he's not going for it just yet. He knows he's got plenty of opportunities. He doesn't want to get past Simon just yet, he wants to see him spin off. But still, Jerry's Dobbin and Ben Smith going bumper to bumper as they head up into the Rahal Straight. Ben Smith not getting the exit he wanted, but not able to keep up. Let's have another look back down the grid. Ismail Nemri in 5th, a good recovery from him. Ginger Baxter in 6th. Phil Wilson, who spun off again in 7th place, not the showing he'd quite want. He loses, he spun again. Not what you want to see, but that let Nick Sargent and JJ Hunter up to take his 7th and 8th position. Andy Hopper's in 10th with the 1/10 penalty. And Corky struggling back down in 11th. Not quite able to get to grips with this car. Look at this, Snod and McVeigh. Simon going to be fair, is Ryan going to go for a move, he doesn't quite go for it. He's following Simon, he's not quite going for the move. He gets a brilliant cutback, he looks to the outside. He knows he can't go for a move there, it's a very off place to go for just looking at the nature of the car. He bumps Snod again. He can start to slow down going into the corner. Now Ben Smith and Jerry Dobbin have swapped positions again. They've caught up quite a fair bit to the leading pair. With 3
half laps to go. Could be any of these top 4 who could win. And it looks like Ben Smith ran slightly wide there, I'm not too sure. Only half a second. Ryan McVeigh, what are you doing? Maybe he's realising that his first place could be in jeopardy here. Jerry Dobbin ghosting. The movie seems very odd for ghosting tonight. Ben Smith lagging ever so slightly, but taking third. Simon Smith running slightly wide going into the final corner. Little lap Corky now. Lad weaving left and right, he should not be doing that. It was a fantastic accident. Ben Smith weaving more drivers. Ben looks to the outside, runs into the back of Ryan, which causes a domino effect, who slams into the back of Simon. There doesn't lose all control, but he's set a purple first sector. Good job from him. Really looking to challenge Ryan McVeigh and maybe take that lead off Simon Smith. He must be absolutely having accidents in front of with these 3 incredibly fast drivers who are all in BTCC for next season. Simon runs slightly deep there going into the Rahal straight. Ben Smith loses it. Ben Smith crashes on the Rahal straight. Jerry Dobbin looks to take second from... He takes first. He goes round the outside of the pair of them. Fantastic move from him. Snod loses third to Ryan McVeigh, who's going to be really, really annoyed at himself that he's let that happen. He's all over the gearbox of Jerry now. To get the slow influence out of the bridge. Just looking at the timing, he doesn't quite get it. He's looking to get the not able to do it. He's well memory pits for more fuel, not thinking he can get to the end of the race. Ryan McVeigh takes the lead from Jerry, who's still got his bumper on the outside, not able to get past again. The pair running bumper to bumper as Simon Smith running wide again. Ryan McVeigh hits the curve. Is he going to keep a hold of it? He does. Very sketchy move there. The sausage curve is an absolute killer here. Actually tapped them. That's just your lap gone. But Ryan McVeigh really struggling now with dirty tyres. Simon Smith's going to be smelling the opportunity of a second place as he also smacks that curve, but he doesn't quite run off. But Ryan McVeigh's run off again. Simon Smith up into second. Can Ben Smith take third too? Not able to go into the corkscrew, but Ryan McVeigh's still going to be struggling with them dirty tyres. Look at that, losing 2 tenths alone in that sequence of corners. But at the moment, Jerry Dobbin up into first. He's really going to have to be saving his fuel. Look at that, his fuel gauge is so low as he pits. None of these top 3 are going to be doing it either. Simon Smith running very smart, seems to have a lot more fuel than Jerry did. Ryan McVeigh having a hell of a lot more. Ben Smith also having a fair bit more than Simon Smith. Ben Smith's setting the fastest lap of the race at 1 minute 30.030. Ryan McVeigh looks to the outside. Not quite enough to take a move, but Snod runs deep. Is he going to get the cut back? He does. He gets a fantastic exit on Ryan McVeigh. Goes to the inside. A brilliant move. Another swap for the lead. That's 3 changes of the lead in the last half a lap. But is Snod going to run out of fuel before the end of the race? Seems to be feathering the throttle ever so slightly there. But Ryan McVeigh weaving left and right again to try and put him off. Phil Wilson also pits. And Ben Smith also on the back of him, bumper to bumper to bumper, as they head through the Rahal corner up into the Roadster straight. Well, look, Ben Smith drops it! No, Simon Smith, I do apologise. Another change for the lead. Ben Smith still with a chance at first. unfortunately losing it there. He might have to pit for another lap's worth of fuel, splashing dash. But Ryan McVeigh leading once again. There's been so many spins and accidents this race. Look at this, so many cars so close. Corky and Andy Hoppers 3 wide up the back straight. JJ Hunter going to lap them both. But Nick Sargent up into 5th, a brilliant comeback drive from him. Can he keep him on track for another lap? But look, Snod's trying to go for another lap. He thinks he can get to the end of the race on that very little amount. He's going to be running on fumes by sheer willpower alone. But now Ryan McVeigh building up a gap to Ben Smith, going purple first sectors. Ginger backs up into 3rd, taking advantage of everyone not making mistakes as he makes another one. Going through the double right-handers. Simon Smith still in 4th, only 12 seconds ahead. Is he going to have to slow down or lose those 12 seconds to Nick in a bid to finish the race? He's really short shifting now, up into 4th. He was in 5th a moment ago. But he's lifting and coasting. He's doing a fantastic job to try and get to the end of the race. But look at this gap now. Ryan McVeigh seems to be unstoppable today. Building up a huge gap to Ben, 3.5 seconds just in this lap alone. He rounds the final corner with very little amount of fuel left. He's going to be absolutely delighted with winning once again. Ryan McVeigh takes the win and takes the fastest lap to a 1:29.8. Ben Smith in 2nd, very pleased with that. Ginger Baxter coming home 3rd, but he's got a half-second penalty. He's going to have to get rid of that. Luckily, he's got no challenge from Snod, who's 13 seconds behind. Look at that. He's just got so little amount of fuel. I can hardly see it on my screen. Simon Smith doing a fantastic job to come home 4th. He runs out of fuel just over the line by the looks of it. Nick Sargent in 5th. Another few laps and he may well have got Snod. Snod would have had to pit. JJ Hunter coming on 6th, seems to be very happy with that, getting close to the pit wall, giving thanks to his pit crew. Phil Wilson in 8th after a very incident-filled race, very unfortunate for him. But he's going to be wanting to do much better in the next 2 races, reverse grids. Corky comes on 9th, Andy Hopper spins at the last corner. A fantastic drive from all drivers in this first race. But for the next race, it looks like Andy Hoppers will come home in 10th, and he'll be starting 1st for the reverse grid, or Ismail Nemri maybe as he dropped back. But a solid race from Ryan McVeigh there. McVeigh just reporting he was in lean mode for 3 laps, so he was on the lowest fuel setting possible, just to salvage as much fuel as he could to maybe really push for that last lap, knowing that he'd be challenged by Ben Smith and maybe Snod for a few laps there. Let's go back through the race results. Ryan McVeigh winning by 4.6 seconds back to Ben Smith, a good showing from him. Ginger Baxter in 3rd, rounding off the podium, 10 seconds behind. Simon Smith in 4th, a very, very good job from him. Obviously just losing his car going through the Rahal corner. Nick Sargent, a brilliant comeback drive from him after a good few incidents. JJ Hunter in 6th, a good debut from him. Jerry Dobbin down in 7th after pitting. Phil Wilson in 8th after a good few spins, but Corky and Andy Hoppers a lap down in 9th and 10th, and Ismail Nemri DNFing Looks like Ismail will have pole. I'll take 5th with 3 spins, says Nick Sargent. Not sure why there were so many spins that race. Possibly still people getting used to the car, used to the track. Very unforgiving circuit, I will give them that. As soon as you go past the curb or past the end of the circuit, there's no sort of runoff or there's no astro or anything. It is just dirt, and that offers so much less grip than asphalt can. It's taking quite a while to load in this game. Not quite sure why. Oh, Nick's reporting a frozen lobby. SpongeBob. So the lobby may well have to be reset, and fingers crossed he'll have the race results in his back pocket so he can make sure everyone's in the right positions for the next race. Nice to see everyone having some banter in the chat, even though the lobby's messing about, but everyone's messing about. It's good to see. Yeah, Ben, no worries, mate. I'll definitely do that. Nick may be missing race 3. I think he's racing an MRC tonight. I don't know if it's the GTT-CC. I'm not sure. Looks like Hoppers maybe as well. I remember him mentioning it last week, and he's already typing, so that may well be the case. So we're just waiting now for the new lobby to go up. We're gonna wait for this one to shut, but everyone leaving the lobby. So yeah, the lobby's been shut there. So now just waiting for everything to be reset, rebooted. Do apologise for the technical issues, guys. It is a very buggy game when it isn't working properly, but when it is, it's a fantastic game. Just waiting for the message to say that the lobby is up. Ben saying the new lobby will be opening in a moment. Let's just have a look now. There it is. There, you now get a nice close-up of Ryan McVeigh's Mazda MX-5. Everyone joining very quickly, everyone's eager to have a good race, have a good scrap. Especially one at that just before the rain got as you head up the hill. Must have ran deep and then just drop into the inside, and just as you start going, the difference between the asphalt and the dirt just spun it back round again. A very common mistake. I've seen a good few people do that, so it's not anything to sort of laugh at anyone. Everyone's done it. Fingers crossed you can put in some more good performances. Maybe get some personal best results for the next race. Very close, like I said, like I thought it would be. Incredibly close in the mid-grid. Lots of position changes, lots of good few lead changes, maybe 6 or 7. Through the whole race, Jeremy Smiles was leading. Ben Smith, I think. Ryan McVeigh obviously leading for a good majority of it. Simon Smith. Overtaking is very difficult with cars that can keep momentum so easily. Look at that, only a dab of the brakes and shifting down for that. Only maybe 2, 3 overtaking spots. Anything else is ridiculously sketchy. Backstart on track 2. Very wide again. Still not able to get used to this car. Pits. Something. Just still spend the time away. Change backs to running wide. Seen so far, make sure you load up Facebook on your phone or your laptop or whatever, and you look up the Odyssey Racing Group. We've got loads of leagues going on. We've got Monday leagues, Wednesday leagues, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the Peugeots. Then we've got all 3 BTCC, Porsche Caymans, and of course the Minis for next season. And then on Sundays we've got ACC. Is everyone finally ready for some racing?
clutch just dropped. We're racing once again. Andy Hopper's not getting away well. Phil Wilson up into third, up into second now. Jerry Dobbin getting a good start as well, trying to overtake Corkery on the outside. But Ismail Nemri, fantastic start from him. Leads the pack down to the Andretti hairpin. There's almost 4 wide here. Andy Hopper's leaving space for Snod and Ginger Baxter. As Corkery runs wide against the hairpin. So far we have Ismail Nemri leading the race ahead of Phil Wilson, JJ Hunter, Ginger Baxter and Snod running side by side, get contact with Snod and Sargent. Brandon Gray leads in, so he's gained 3 positions in the first 3 corners. Held up slightly by Andy Hoppers, but Ginger Baxter runs wide, lets Snod pass Nick Sargent too. Going through the right corner. That gap. Ismail Nemri's on it like a car bonnet, already a 1.5 second gap to him and Phil Wilson. He runs slightly wide, touches the kingdom. JJ Hunter, fingers crossed, he'll be able to gain some time. And Nick Sargent still on the back of him. Snod runs slightly wide, receives a bump from Nick. Robbins racing. But there's JJ Hunter all over the back of Phil Wilson. Phil Wilson checking behind him. Now close JJ is. Snod looks at the inside of him, trying to take that third. He's going to outbrake Phil too. He outbrakes himself and JJ gets to the cutback. He slams into the big sausage bed, which lets Snod back past. Positions stay the same. The Wilson runs slightly deep and then Snod catch up again. So it gives him a bit of a love tap. Catalad already up into 6th. Fantastic job from him. Snod looks to the outside. Nick Sargent up into 4th, who overtakes JJ Hunter. Ryan McVeigh up into 5th already. As Jerry Dobbin just drops it again. He's really struggling with this race. Corky and Hoppers in 10th and 11th. Ismail Nemri 5 seconds. Doing a brilliant job in this race. Ryan McVeigh looks for a move that isn't there. Snod, Hunter and Sargent really close. Bumper to bumper. He's leaving the final sector of the lap. Snod, we know Snod can keep up with McVeigh, who's apparently been held back by Wilson. Ginger Baxter has a look on Hunter, doesn't go for it, but really loses time. Sargent and Ben Smith passed. Tap trying to get into a section, but runs terribly wide. Not sure what's going on there. As he tries to regain control, can he hold it? He does, going into the Andretti head. Really sketchy. But look at that, McVeigh getting past Wilson. I do apologise for missing that. Because we're going to have a job and a half to catch up to Nemri. Snod also getting past Wilson, runs wide. Hunter looks to the inside, Snod and Wilson can't get past. Sargent getting past Wilson. Wilson looks to get into the section of Hunter. Is he going to go through outside maneuver? Picks up break by Sargent. Ben Smith gets the cut back on Wilson, up into 6th. Phil Wilson dropping like a dead fly. Oh, Sargent running deep. Sargent goes off, and so does Snod. Shows Ben Smith up into 3rd, Hunt up into 4th. The gap's already down by half a second. Wilson's going to be loving that. He's just getting 2-3 positions almost. Just slamming the curb on the side there. You can see his car really jolt about. These touring cars have incredibly stiff suspension. That's why it's so maneuverable. Especially in the low speed corners like the Andretti hairpin, which Nemri heads into now, leading by 4.1 seconds. Runs very deep. Keeps control of the car. Doesn't want to be doing that too often, or Catalad's going to be all over the back of him by lap
gained 7 or 8. Maybe even 6. Look, he's already gained 1 seconds from his mistake. Ben Smith not quite there with Ryan. Half a second, it looks like Emery's made another mistake. That lad's all over him now. Is he going to weave left and right again? Brakes so he doesn't tap it, run to the back of Emery. Now he's got the better exit. He's weaving once more. Needs to be careful, he's going to take someone's eye out. Emery braking slightly later, but maybe getting a better exit. He does. He looks to the inside, doesn't go for it. He's too far back. Do apologise for that. But now full tenths separating the pair. That's going to get a good exit here. He's going to be in the slipstream of the car in front. Emery. He's checking his mirrors once more. He's going to be sick of seeing that white, red and green car. He looks to the outside. Can he outbrake him? He doesn't. Is he going to get the cut back? No. He's not quite there. He's still got the better exit. He's still there. He's really all over the back of him. And Emery's doing a brilliant job to not crack under pressure. He looks to the right to defend, but knows that that's not an overtaking spot. Ben Smith catching up significantly too. Only a second behind the pair. Almost halfway through the race already. It's fantastic so far. If you've just tuned in, you missed a brilliant race 1. Lots of spinning and crashing from everyone. Like that, 7-8 position changes at the top. Snod putting in a good performance to finish 4th. But now look at this, Ben Smith all over the back of Ryan McVeigh. Hopefully we'll see more action like this in the BTCC on Friday nights. But Emery's going to be wanting Ryan to be put off by Ben. He looks over to the right, knowing he's going to get a worse exit. He's really trying to defend the inside line. Path of least resistance and force Ryan to go around. Seems to be working so far, but Ben Smith looks to the inside. Can he make a double overtake into turn 1? 3 into 1 never works, although this time it does. Ben Smith makes a fantastic double move for the lead. Emery runs slightly deep and taps the grass. The grass? Or their lap there? Ben Smith up into 1st now. Fantastic move from him. Terrible exit, and now Emery's all over the back of him. We're going to see another 3 wide moment. Not quite. Emery runs deep once more. Ben Smith still leads, but now Hatter gets past Emery. There's bumper to bumper to bumper through the Rahal corner, up the Rahal straight now. Looks like Ryan's bump drafting Ben. It's very early, but then gets slammed into the back of Ryan. He hits the dirt, and Emery takes 2nd place. He's going to be challenging Ben once more. He's going to be kicking himself for letting him make that fantastic move into turn 1. Already gaining half a tenth, the 10th now, into the last one, incredibly late. Not losing too much time. Overall gaining about 10th. Is he going to let you go? Pass and lunge into the last corner. The first corner he does, he looks, tries to cut off Ben, doesn't quite work. Ben seems unfazed by this, knows Emery's plans. He's raced with him before. He's really pushing himself now. 10th and a half faster than himself. It wasn't the best for him for the first sector. He's going to let Ryan pass fast, he runs very wide, almost drops the car. Wow, this leather chair is so uncomfortable. Oh, Ben Smith drops it! Ben Smith loses it at the Rahal corner. Such a shame, a massive shame to see that happen. But now Game Race takes the lead. And we're back into first once more. He's had so many opportunities to hold off McVeigh, but he's not been able to for the last few ones. I don't think he'll be letting it pass this time. He's saying, right, no, this is my opportunity. I'm having this win, mate. There's now 4 more laps left in this 11-lap race, but he runs deep once more. And Embry really struggling with the brakes of that car. Now he's forcing McVeigh to go the long way around through turn 1, over the crest into the Andretti hairpin. McVeigh potentially trying to get the cut back. Is Embry just going to park on the apex? Not quite. I love this camera angle, it's absolutely fantastic. It really shows how fast these cars are through the corners. No sliding from either of these drivers. And Embry looks to the inside. An attempt to hold off Ryan. He does so. Hattelad swoops back into the slipstream. He looks to the inside and Embry upbraking himself once more, but it comes out there as they head up the hill. Through the Rahal corner where 1 lap ago Ben Smith spun, but he's still in third. Brilliant job from him. Looks like a few drivers in the back. We haven't heard much of this race. They've had a few issues with Nick Sargent in 4th, Phil Wilson doing a brilliant job in 5th. He's keeping hold of his car. Joey Dobbin in 6th, Simon Smith in 7th. Not sure who went off there. Oh, JJ Hunter. Very unfortunate to see that. The race in front, the one that everyone wants to see. Hattelad losing some time to Embry through the last corner. The gap's built up to 6 tenths now. 3 laps to go. If it's anyone's guess who's going to win this. It looks more likely that McVeigh is going to pass Embry. But can Embry hold on? It'd be fantastic to see that. To see Ryan's dominance be destroyed at one foul swoop. Game race segments, consistent times in the first sector. Less than 10 behind his personal best. It's really pushing. But McVeigh's getting a fantastic slipstream going into turn 5. They head up the hill again. But McVeigh's getting a fantastic exit, looks to the outside, but Embry cuts back in front of him to get the racing line. Really phases McVeigh. He's lost 3 tenths to Embry. They're going to be running the safe fuel too. Look, Hattelad has more fuel. If you look in your bottom left corner, it's just alongside your fuel gauge and your fuel tyres. So Embry will have to use a lower engine mix, which means his car will be using less fuel, which means less power. So we really want to be using that through that first sector. So past turn 2, just ahead, it's turn 3 and 4. And we're not going quite as fast. So it looks like Hattelad is using a lower engine mixture. Listening to our coach, he's really got a lot of time for the straights there. He is running a lower fuel mix in a bid to save fuel. They'll be having to save less fuel because they'll be running 1 lap less than the last race. He's going to run slightly deep. Let's Hattelad pass. Hattelad leads. And Embry trying to get the cut back, can't get it done. Hattelad's run wide. Hattelad's gone off. Can Ben Smith take second place from him? He can. Nick Sargent's going to be wanting that as well. He's not too far behind. But at the moment, Ismail Nemri leads from Ben Smith, who picks up the pieces from Hatalad's mistakes. Lots of mistakes from drivers up and down the field. It just goes to show it's not just the driver's skill, it is the track. It's an incredibly hard track to master. Ismail just needs to take it easy for this last lap. He's 7 seconds ahead of Ben Smith. He's done a fantastic job so far. Like I said before, the races, like race 1 and 2, Ismail has a lot of potential. He's a very quick driver. He showed that last week, not quite able to keep it on the track. Look at that, he's taking it incredibly easy, losing the second to Ben Smith, really pushing that car. He's got more fuel, which means he can really turn the engine up for that last lap in an attempt to put off Memory. He's going to be watching the timesheets like a hawk. He just needs to know that he's got so much time between him and Ben. He's got this in the bag. The Hatlad running slightly wide in an attempt to catch up to Ben. Nick Sargent putting in a brilliant race to take 4th. Not got there yet, but he's got almost no fuel left. He's running on fumes, sorry. He's not running on fuel. Simon Smith on to 6th. It looks like Phil Wilson must have made a mistake somewhere in the last few laps. He's down to 7th. Ginger Back's down in 8th. Very quick, but it's more inconsistent than the others. JZ Hunter in 9th. Hopper's in 10th. 8 seconds behind and 53 seconds behind everyone else. But Nemri's put in a fantastic job this race. He's taking it very easy, just like he should have this last lap. He rounds the final corner. He weaves an absolute delight there. He runs along the pit wall. Ismail Nemri wins race 2. Brilliant job from him. Ben Smith comes home 2nd once more. Hatalad finishing 3rd. He must have made a mistake because Nick Sargent finishes 4th, just 3/10 behind. Jerry Smiles going on 5th. A good job from him. Simon Smith in 6th. Phil Wilson and Ginger Batch, they're just less than 3/10 between the pair. One more lap, who knows what would have happened. Well, it looks like Wilson would have run out of fuel. Look at that. JJ Hunter rounds the final corner to come home 9th. And Hop is 17 seconds behind, struggling with this car. Not quite as fast as the other drivers. He must be more used to that commentary than racing now. But a fantastic job from Ismail Nemri to finish 1st. Ben Smith comes home 2nd for the 2nd time in race 2. Oh, what on earth? Let's just have a look at the race results again. Nemri obviously finishing 1st, a good job. Ben Smith 2nd, McVeigh 3rd, Nick Sargent 4th, almost missing out on a podium, or missing on a podium I should say. Jerry Dobbin in 5th, Simon Smith in 6th, Phil Wilson in 7th, Ginger Baxter in 8th, JJ Hunter in 9th, Hopper's in 10th and Corky DNFs, and looks like Nick Sargent takes the fastest lap of the race on the last lap. Saves the best till last. Two races down, 1 to go. 2 races, 2 different winners. So we're going to see one more. The race has been shortened by a substantial lot, only 6 laps now, instead of the 9 suggested on the schedule. I suppose due to the delay with the lobby settings and the whatnot. Looks like 3 drivers are going to be missing the last race. Take part in MRC. We wish them good luck. Hopefully they'll have a good race. Obviously not as good as the ones tonight, Looks like we'll only have 10 drivers now. Ginger Baxter joining the room once more. So it will be 9 drivers instead of the 12 we had. Oh no, the number goes down once more. So it will be 8 drivers for 6 laps. Look at the race results. If we can use it to look at the grid, I think JJ Hunter will be on pole with Ginger Baxter alongside Phil Wilson and Simon Smith finishing the 2nd row. Jerry Dobbin, Ryan McVeigh in the 3rd row, with Nemri alone on the last row of the grid. It'll be very interesting. There's a few laps, there's less laps, but there's less people for the guys to pass. Back out on track. Ben Smith starts the final race of the evening. Only 8 cars, unfortunately. But it's the quality of the racing, not the quantity. And from what we've seen, the 3 most competitive drivers are still here. There will be a rolling start. So Ginger Baxter leading the pack from JJ Hunter, I think it was, as he, due to the fact he did quit and rejoin. Game Rose flashing his lights in anticipation, so come on guys, let's get this thing going. He's looking forward to this, and so am I. Ginger Baxter starts the roll down the start-finish straight. Wilson roll past Simon Smith, Jerry Dobbin. 3, 2, 1, and it's go! Ginger Baxter instantly pulls the left-hand side from the mid to get the better exit, but JJ Hunter swoops past. Phil Wilson also does. And Simon Smith looks to go for a move down the inside of him. So instantly JJ Hunter up into 1st, and Phil Wilson taking 2nd, Snod in 3rd. Ginger Baxter giving him a bit of a tap on the exit. Pressure from Jerry Dobbin now. Can't get past. Game Race not having the best start. Already a 2nd between him and Ben Smith. JJ Hunter under pressure from Phil Wilson, who runs slightly wide. Some aggressive defending from JJ. Right behind the pair as they head up the hill into the right-hand corner. Straight over the cars, they're popping headlights are up. Simon Smith pops up into 2nd place. Ginger Baxter looks to thread the needle through the middle. He does, but he's blocked in, and there's a massive incident there. Ginger Baxter runs wide, Simon Smith runs wide, Wilson runs wide onto the dirt once more as he spins across the track, almost taking out Snod. Ben Smith must have made a mistake as well, as Ismail's back past him. JJ Hunter leads with Ginger Baxter alongside. Hatalad looks to the left, doesn't go for it. Ginger Baxter almost drops it on the exit of the last corner. But now JJ Hunter's going to have the better exit. Jerry Dobbin having the slipstream from the pair. He looks to the inside, tries to cut across the pit lane, but doesn't. He outbrakes JJ and Ryan McVeigh, who outbrakes himself. Jerry swoops back fast. And now Ryan McVeigh looks to the inside, goes for a move, a very bold one for that matter. Jerry Dobbin was pushed off by JJ. Ginger Baxter still leads, holding off, but then he's been pushed wide by JJ Hunter, who makes a fantastic double move. His racing incident there is Ginger Baxter gets pushed off. And now Ray has a look, doesn't go for it. Snod running wide again, drops it, he crashes to the inside. Very unfortunate, looks like Memory made a mistake too. There's Ben Smith back up fast. Now look at this. 3 cars, bumper to bumper to bumper, wheel banging. As they head into the corkscrew, Jerry Dobbin leads. JJ Hunter gives a bit of a smack on the door of Ryan McVeigh. He swoops past Ginger Baxter, really throwing his car over the curb. And a bit, he looks from on the outside, but he can't cut in on JJ just like that. He sees the 0.9 second penalty potentially for track limits. He's really got to serve that penalty. JJ outbrakes himself. Looks like he was trying to take out Ginger Baxter. He needs to serve his penalty. Close at the last one. Now look, Ryan McVeigh all over the back of Jerry Dobbin is going for the midpoint of the lap. Jerry smiles, defending with all of his might, with all of his experience. Black versus white as we start the 3rd lap now. Jerry smiles, still leading by 2/10. Vazik's behind on 3rd. Brilliant comeback from him. JJ Hunter not too far behind. But Ginger Baxter's run off again. Taking out all the braking markers. Hadley goes for a look on the inside of Jerry Dobbin. Makes the move stick, but will Jerry have the better exit? He does. He has a fantastic exit. He gets the cut back, takes the lead back. Going into the Rahal corner, but now side by side, 2 into 1 never works, especially in corners like these. He smacks the curb. Hadley keeps it round the outside. Ben Smith now on the back of the pair of them. Jerry Smiles won't give up his 2nd place so easily as he goes for a lunge, keeps his nose in. Here's the side of Ryan. Ben Smith getting a good exit too and using a bit of time over. But look, JJ Hunter's all over the back of the pair now, less than a second separating the top 4. Any 4 of these can win. Hash of the last corner. Jerry Dobbin all over the back, gives him a flash of the light saying, I'm here mate, I'm here, give me that position, I want it. He looks to the outside. Hadley rightfully making him go the long way around. If he wants it, he's going to have to take it from Hadlad's grasp. He goes for a look around the outside, he can't quite get it to stick. Ben Smith ready to pick up the pieces if something goes wrong between the pair. They're still there. 3 Smiles, 3 defenders trying to not get put off. Puts on his hazards to say, I know you're there mate, I'm not going to be put off by you. Rightfully so, he's more occupied by also fronting than what's behind him. The Enzo Ferrari mindset as Jerry Dobbin takes 1st place once more. Another lead change. Ryan McVeigh struggling now. He's pushing as hard as he can. He's squeezing as much juice from this car. Looks like he runs wide. He's going to throw him down the inside of Jerry. No, Jerry holds around the outside. Hadley takes a smack from Ben Smith. Looks to the inside of the last corner, knows he can't go for it because he's too far back. But look at this, a nice battle at the back. Ginger Baxter achieving another penalty. Jerry Dobbin defending that 1st place for the last few laps. McVeigh looks to the outside. And now Ben Smith puts his nose in, gives Hadley a bit of a smack. Jerry's going to have the inside line for the next 2 corners. So Hadley won't be able to take that position from him. He parks it on the apex. And Hadley runs into the back and gives Jerry that boost he needs. That massive sausage curve there. But now Hadley looks to the outside for the 2nd lap in a row. Ben Smith follows suit. He looks to the outside. A brilliant move there from Ryan McVeigh. As he leads to the Rahal corner. Jerry Dobbin really want to take that 2nd place, that 1st place back. He's got to think he was ever making such a stupid mistake. That Ryan, the top two drifting through the corkscrew. Ben Smith looks to the inside of Jerry Dobbin. He takes the second place. Ben Smith runs slightly wide and Jerry Dobbin gets past once more. Look at the gap now, 1.2 seconds between McVeigh and Dobbin. The last lap, I don't think Pat Ladd's going to have any threat. Ben Smith running all four tyres off the track in a bid to get past Dobbin. Gaps come down by 2/10 now. Hatter making running slightly wide, making a mistake. Jerry Dobbin really pushing, almost halving that gap at the top. He's going to have the selection lines against the back of the hill. It's really going to be useful. Ben Smith's lost so much time from that mistake at the Andretti hairpin. Jerry Dobbin pushing as hard as he can to take all four tyres off track if he needs be. As they head into the corner for the final time of the evening. So Hattelad ran slightly deep, he's under pressure, a lot of pressure from Dobbin. So yellow flags, who's that? I think it may be Ginger Baxter. Looks like Ben Smith spins. Jerry Dobbin is going to make a last lap lunge. No, he's too far back. Ryan McVeigh rounds the final corner. Almost goes onto the dirt. But Ryan McVeigh wins. But no, he lets Jerry past. Oh, at the last moment. Jerry wins from McVeigh. JJ Hunter taking third. Game Racing fourth. Less than a car length behind. Ben Smith, unfortunately, after spinning out at the exit of the corkscrew, comes home fifth. Simon Smith in sixth. Fantastic racing from tonight from all 12 drivers. Obviously, some dropping out as the evening went past. May that be due to frustration or they've got other plans. But 3 races, 3 different winners. Obviously, a few words will be said. Looks like Ginger Baxter was not pleased with JJ Hunter. Jerry's going to be asking Ryan, why on earth did he let him get past? It's all ended now. But thanks again for watching tonight. A brilliant set of races. Remember, if you want to take part or just watch, just check out Alderson Racing on Facebook or on YouTube. We've got a good selection of series going on. Lots of good drivers and races. And I'm looking forward to the next one. I've been your host, Will Sutters. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.